Hi besties, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video diary. It's officially spring, yet it does not look like it. It is so gloomy here in Oregon. It's raining. I'm trying to make the best of it. I have my cafecito. I made it with my French press this morning and I've been really enjoying French press coffee. I feel like it really makes me slow down in the mornings. Nothing better than a hot cup of coffee with this like gloomy, rainy weather. I just finished up some morning pages and my to-do list. I'm getting a lot of questions on this like little to-do list notepad and it's actually from Muji. It's only $2 and I really love it. This is like a Muji household. Muji pen, Muji notepad, a Muji journal, and I need to get another one pretty soon because I am nearing the end. I have this much left to write. I'm gonna get dressed for the day and we're gonna go to the library to pick up some books that we had on hold. I finished Crooked Kingdom, book 2 of the Six of Crows duology last night. And so I'm gonna go pick up Catching Fire at the library. I think Catching Fire will be a great read to end the month of March because we are nearing the end of the month, which is absolutely insane. And I would love to read another book before the month ends. Okay, I need to show you guys this. This is what happens when you hyperfixate on something and become so obsessed with something. I'm so obsessed with the Batman, right? We all know. Robert Pattinson, Team Edward, till I die, right? I started my morning pages and I said, how can I make the most of the last few days of the month? How can I push myself to be 1% better every day? And I underlined push myself because in the Batman movie, he's journaling and he underlines push myself. I think I need to touch more grass, honestly. Like, I can't make this up. I just finished doing my morning pages and writing my to-do list for the day. I'm really in my notepad era. I already mentioned that this one was from Muji, but I also have these two that I've been loving. They're also from Muji. They're literally, I think, like $1 each. I'm recently trying to utilize this one. It just has the days of the week and I've been loving putting like what content I want to film that day / what I want to post that day. This one I've been using all week. I knew that I had like some collabs going up this week, so I will just put them down on the days that they're going up. I do have everything digitally like alerting me when I need to go live with stuff, and Google Calendar is literally my lifeline. I also love the idea of more just like analog things and keeping track of things like physically on paper. So I put my collabs that are going live this week as well as things I want to film. I haven't been using this, but I want to start. It's basically like a translucent notepad. And I think this will be great for like annotating my library books because sometimes I have thoughts and I want to write them down, but I don't want to open my journal. I obviously can't mark up the library book, but I am thinking of using this to annotate my library books and then once I'm done, just like peel them off and place them in my commonplace journal. Wait, I think that's a really good idea. Just so I can have my thoughts of like when I read that book and like always revisit it later. Really in my notepad era. And I just put them in my little Midori traveler pouch. But yesterday at the library, I made this little like, I don't know what you would call it, like a graph. I grabbed inspo from Pinterest and I just loved how they made these like circles of your energy, your mind, and your body and how they're all connected, obviously. And I don't know, I really am feeling like I want to quantum leap this spring. I want to elevate my style, whether that be what I'm wearing, what I am putting into my home, how I'm decorating, just overall what I'm consuming. I want to be more intentional with that. And I just want to cleanse. Like I want to do like maybe a winter to spring cleanse and just enter the spring just so clear with what I want. I feel like in the winter, I quantum leaped and I was just so clear-headed with what I wanted and how I could get there, like the actionable steps. And a couple weeks ago, I did do this little journal spread, defrosting for spring, but I think I want to get a little bit more specific with the actions to support my spring intentions. That's why I was so inspired when I saw this little graph on Pinterest, and so I thought we could go through it. So for the energy bubble, I put growth and connection. Those are the two things that I really want to focus on with my energy. For connection, I really want to strengthen my relationships, me as a daughter, me as a friend, me as a partner. For growth, like I said, I want to quantum leap this spring. I want to grow in areas that I've been neglecting. And I feel like the biggest thing that comes to mind with what I've been neglecting is probably my physical activity, just moving my body in ways that make me feel good. January was literally the epitome of change and the epitome of really being intentional with my time. And because of that, I was able to achieve so many goals and I was just nonstop. I was waking up at 5 a.m. I was moving my body. I was strength training. I was doing a lot of cardio. And then February came and I got sick with my stomach bug. That took me out for like a week and a half. And then I recently got sick early March. And that took me out like 2.5 weeks. All that time, I'm trying not to think of it as like I wasted time because like I was just simply trying to get better. But it just really slowed me down and kind of made me just a little bit more, I don't know, lackadaisical. Like I am comfortable like saying, oh, like I'll just sleep in today. Like I don't want to go to the gym. But I really want to get back to putting myself in like uncomfortable positions to grow. Just making these conscious decisions that are outside of my comfort zone that will pay dividends in the end. My mind, I put big goals and in parentheses, delusional. I will succeed because I'm literally insane. Detachment from outcome, that's my North Star for spring. Declutter physical and digital space. And then creating more than I'm consuming. And then for body, exploring my style. I've been pinning so many cute like styles that are so out of my comfort zone on Pinterest and I really want to explore that. Early mornings, duh. This morning I really tried to push myself to get out of the house and go on a lovely walk while the sun was out and I'm so proud of myself for doing that. Seasonal bucket list, long walks outside, eating to nourish, peppermint tea. I've been on my peppermint tea grind and I feel like it's really helping my skin. Like lately my skin has just been looking a little bit more radiant and I have not had a hormonal breakout, I think since the end of February, which is very rare for me. I typically get really painful acne around my jawline. Ever since I started drinking peppermint tea on a regular basis, I've noticed my skin is clearing up. And I've also been incorporating some skincare products that maybe I'll talk about later that I've just been testing out and I've been seeing really great results. Intentional movement, you know, getting back in the gym, strength training, going on walks, doing Pilates. It was the first time doing Pilates and like, I don't even know. I need to get back to it. I really wish there was like a hot Pilates studio here in my town. Like I would kill for a mat Pilates group class environment, but we're just gonna have to work with what we have. And then my last thing is trying something new. I wanna try a new hobby maybe. I've been really intrigued with the idea of trying out watercolor, or even if it's not a hobby, I just wanna try something new. Like a class online or something that pushes me to learn something new and to grow. Yeah, literal diaries of a thought daughter. I've been writing down a lot lately. It's really reflecting on who I am right now, who I was in the winter, and who I want to be in the spring. We're quantum leaping this spring, okay? I'm manifesting an abundant spring season for you and I. Anything you want is already yours. You just need to believe in yourself and make actionable steps for that. So that is the vibe for this spring. Just packing my bag to go to the coffee shop and do some work there. And my laptop, journal, my Kindle if I have some time to read. This little brandy pouch that has like my wired headphones, SD cards, adapters, external hard drive, my little vlog camera, my wallet, and then of course some lippies. I've been loving these Mary Phillips lip liners, specifically in Cowgirl and Sizzle. It's like the perfect nude with a little like tinge of pink. And then my two favorite lippies, Road Ribbon, Edam, La Choo Choo, and the shade Sakura Shaved Ice. I haven't worn my like ASOS high neck trench in so long. It's so warm. And I've been obsessed with these white jeans. I just got these mesh flats from Amazon because it is sunny outside. And I want to go to the coffee shop to do some work for my laptop. And I want to try to get an outdoor seat because it is so beautiful outside, but I want to stay warm and cozy. Such a nice day here in Oregon, and it's just like making me so excited for the spring and the summer. It's your sign to go on a solo date. Pack your bags, besties. We're going on a trip. Nothing too crazy, but my fiance last minute decided he wanted to go to like this real estate event in Seattle. And so I was like, okay, let's go. And like also let's make it kind of like a whole trip. I want to do a hotel collab, and I also want to visit my very close friend. You guys might watch her videos already here on YouTube. I'll be visiting Gabby Lee. We've been friends for a very long time now through the internet. We started talking in like 2020 and we've been friends ever since. Like we FaceTime at least once a week. We've visited each other a few times, and I'm just forever grateful for the internet because this friendship is like truly so authentic even in real life. We just have so much fun together, and it's one of those friendships where it's like if we were physically in the same town, I don't think the town would be able to sustain our energy. We just like have the same interests. We love nerding out about the same things. So we're gonna leave for Seattle tomorrow. I'm gonna have a whole girls' day with her on Saturday, and I will be vlogging, of course. Only about 4 hours driving to Seattle. So really, let's just make this a spontaneous little road trip. I'm so excited to see my friend. I'm also very excited to be staying at the one hotel. They are kindly hosting us, and I'm just like forever grateful for opportunities like this. But she made a whole agenda, okay? This is the first page to our itinerary, first of all. It says, something special awaits. Speak the unlocking charm to pass through. Hint, it opens all locks. Say it with me now. 3, 2, 1, Alohomora. So you have to put in the spell. Like, are you kidding me? Press Revelio. Like, she literally did all this. She's gonna arrive on foot with Kuma, her dog, which you guys probably know her dog if you follow her. We're gonna go get matcha. We're gonna have a market morning. I love Pike's Place. It's just so cute. We're gonna go to the bookstore, photo booth, etc. House tour because I love her apartment and I haven't even stepped foot in it. I can't wait to just sit on her couch. Pending confirmation, we're gonna visit her pottery studio, make something cutesy, go on a bike ride, have some late lunch, and then stop by a bookstore. And then vibes dependent, we're gonna go to the Seattle Art Museum because we might be tired. We're gonna hang at home. Then we're gonna go to Sugo Hand Roll Bar. I have been craving sushi like no other. And the biggest crime, honestly, is that my fiance hates sushi. Are you kidding me? That's his only red flag, honestly, so I'll take it. And dinner's at 8 p.m. You guys know me. I'm like a grandma. I love to be tucked in bed reading like 8 or 9 p.m. So, but it's fine because I'm gonna be hanging all day with my friend. We're gonna have a little cafecito break, and then we're going to Bad Bunny laser show. What does that even mean? Apparently there's like a laser dome in Seattle and they like play iconic stuff. So Gabby and I and our mans are gonna come with us. It's gonna be a fun little double date vibe. So we're gonna have a full packed day. So yeah, I'm just so excited to spend quality time with my friend and to also take you guys along with me. So we need to pack, and I need to actually edit this video tonight, get it up for Sunday because I'm a little bit behind. I typically don't vlog in real time because it's just a lot, but this is like the closest I've been to vlogging in real time. Like, this is actually crazy. I am literally type B's, type C's worst nightmare. I like to have everything planned out, specifically my packing list. And one thing about me is I plan out all my outfits to a T because you gotta pick your battles, babe. I do not want to have decision fatigue when I'm traveling. I want my only decision making to be what I'm eating, where I'm going, are we shopping? Are we going to the bookstore? Like those type of decisions. I don't want to be making decisions about what pants I'm wearing, what shoes I'm wearing. Like everything needs to be planned out. That is just how I operate in my world and it just works for me. So I literally listed my car ride outfit, my pajamas, one workout set because the hotel has a really nice gym, and then my day with Gabby outfit, and then just other accessories I need to bring. I also like to list out all of my tech because like it's a part of me. I need to have all my cords, SD cards, batteries, cameras, etc. And then my makeup and skincare. I like to pack my makeup and skincare the day that I leave for a trip because I notice if I pack too far in advance, I always forget something like important, like my contact solution or my face cleanser or my sunscreen. I like to pack all of my makeup, skincare the day of. So I thought we could just spend a lovely evening together packing, getting excited for our little Seattle trip. But also while you're here, Comfy Cozy Cult, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you know, you know. Thank you so much for spending time with me and to make me feel less lonely, like I'm talking into the void. Comfy Cozy Cult. Comment down below the pink flower emoji because today felt like the official start to spring and this weather just gets me so excited for the spring / the summer coming. But anyways, let's pack together and have an early night in.